What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. What does overturn mean? So the map is a map that says, these are the states that will possibly ban abortions, right? So as you can see, that's all the states in yellow. And all the states in gray are the ones that are probably not banning. So as you can see, the majority of America, like Alaska was gray also. Hawaii was gray also, but what's missing on the East Coast, all of that up was gray. But everything else in the middle that you see for the majority of America, all that's yellow. So, this also gets into the conversation about what are the guys going to do to change the laws? Well, this is kind of well, I guess the guys are working at changing the laws, weren't they? I guess you figured out that, these men weren't playing. That my body, my choice was somebody else's child, but, probably went overboard, looking at even the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. Like, this is what happens when you go overboard. All these years of Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and these paternity tests, this is what happens when you go overboard. The paternity court too. This is what happens when you go overboard. The belief that that women are protected while women don't want to be protected, while men are perpetrators, while social media has shown women to be very much so predators and predatory in some of their actions when it comes to their body, their choice, and kids and family court and this, that, and the third. So what about all the ladies who feel like this is unfair? Is it really? Is it really? Because I think, can't say I know this for sure, but I think that what happened was a lot of these courts assumed that women were the fairer sex. Women were more moral creatures. And, the decades have shown that's not the case. You give women an inch, they'll take a mile. So, so as much as been blamed on men, if you give men an inch, they'll take a mile. I guess women are the same way. So now we got to level the playing field. And so what does that mean? For all the guys who, and what's unfortunate is because there is a bias still in the criminal court system, y'all don't know what these ladies are going to do to these children or what they're willing to do to get rid of these children. But we all have an assumption of what the court system and the judges and the lawyers and the police, we have an assumption of what they will do if these women get caught being abusive or even downright murderers to their own children, because we see the cases now where women beat their kids, beat babies, and beat up babies and retain custody. We've seen cases where women have actually killed their kids and didn't go to jail, didn't do life. So this overturning means one thing, but on another spectrum, it also means that desperate times may cause for desperate measures, and women might be hella desperate and do some desperate things. And I'm not sure if America's built or set up or ready to actually deal with that. And the guys know, probably not. And another thing, this might be a shot across the bow to the family court system that, maybe, just maybe, they're going to have to level out this bias in the family court system also. Because if you could do one, you could do the other. Because if you say this is wrong, then you got to say, you know, this other thing is wrong, you know. But so to me, this is a victory for men's rights. But I know they're still trying to. I haven't heard the actual thing of how it's going to play out all the way, but they said it is overturned. But what are they going to actually, how they're going to implement it? That's a whole other thing. But the overturning itself lets ladies know that maybe, just maybe, when it comes to custody or being pro-life or pro-choice, they probably went too far, and now they're going to get reined back in, and that might be a problem for a lot of women. But for the rest of America, it's like, this what should happen. Other thing about it is, I think it's just a population thing, because the white population is dwindling, so they can't afford to keep having abortions. But that's just my 2 cents on it. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.